what is like programmed to hurt someone.
Yeah.
See, let's go into the future that AI will affect. The things that AI are affecting right now, and it will be affecting in the future also. So we have many fields out here. If we talk about communication, we are using AI in communication to improve the calling experience, improve the stability of call. You get better voice clarity and all. It has been publicized a lot that the communication is improving. You are getting better connections, better towers that can work and that can provide you better communication. So AI is being installed in satellites also to improve that communication. Other than that, if you think about social media, if you if you've ever thought about it, when we search something on social media, we look at some articles which are related to one stuff. Maybe on AI, if we search some articles, so then our Instagram or Facebook or Twitter, they will start suggesting us the same stuff. They will start suggesting us articles, pictures that are related to AI a lot. So that is the social media is able to understand our preference, what we are looking for, and again suggest the same things to us. Okay, uh, let's talk about e-commerce. E-commerce means Amazon, eBay, all the websites that are out there where we buy stuff online. Can you think about it? How they use AI? Can you find out how e-commerce is using AI at the moment?
Um, is it to guess what? Is it to sort of predict what you'd want to buy?
Absolutely correct. It's suggesting you stuff, it's predicting what you will buy, and to predict that, it uses data from different apps. If you know, most of the things are connected by Google. Most of the accounts are connected by Google. So Google gets data from different stuff. You use YouTube, that's of Google. Your preferences are over there. You use Prime Video, Amazon Prime Video. It's related to Amazon. Amazon can get data from there. You use for Google, let's say Google Speech, that can help the Google to get data. So all these app combine your preferences, and Amazon or other apps can use this data and predict the required stuff, predict what you're looking for. And even when you search for some stuff, for example, you search for a football, so the matching jersey, it will always offer to you, it will always recommend to you that this thing will go along with the game that you're buying, or the football that you're buying, this jersey will look good for you. Okay, so that is called recommendation system, which is the type of AI. E-commerce uses that a lot. It recommends what stuff you can buy. Then when we talk about education, we don't mean learning AI or teaching AI. It's about using AI to learn. If you think about it, you can ask any question to Google, Alexa, Siri, and they will give you the answer. That means they are something like your personal tutor. You can ask them questions and they will reply you. And let's move ahead. Let's move to the next thing, that is healthcare. Now, healthcare, here we are trying to make artificially intelligent robots, artificial intelligence systems that can do operations, that can like find new cures, new uh, stuff. For example, during the beginning of Corona period and even till now, there are competitions being going on. There are hackathons, online hackathons being held where people are trying to use COVID-19 data and find out the way of predicting COVID soon, finding cures out of it. Okay, so they're using all that data for patients that has been gathered, all the chest records and everything. We talk about something which you will see on the screen in just a second. Yeah. When we talk about AI, we talk about cars that can drive on their own. When we talk about transportation, how it will use AI, that is self-driving cars. So now what we are going to look at is a visual where the AI car is driving, and we are seeing the world with the eye that AI has. How AI sees the world, how AI is predicting everything, we are going to see that. Okay, so the image that you see is taken from an AI's camera. It's able to see and move, and this is a self-driving car which is being tested. So just see how it makes the decision, how everything is going on. And I have questions for you. So make sure that you watch it properly. And there is no voice for this. Okay, so it's completely silent. Just the car is driving. Can you think about it and tell me? Right now, the road is empty in front. There's no traffic. The car can easily take the right turn or go forward. So why is it not moving? Why is the car stopped over here? Can you think about it? What's the reason? Like the road is completely empty in front. It can go straight, it can go left, right. Why it's not doing anything and just staying at the same position? Can you find that on the video?
Um,
I'm not sure about how the roads and the traffic systems work, but it looks like it's a red light. Is that red light for the car? This light.
Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. That's a red light over there. And because the car has seen that red light, so even if the road is empty, it won't move. That is what we mean when we say that the AI is bounded by rules. We as humans can break rules, we do break rules, but an AI based car will never break that because it's being bounded by that code, and it cannot override that code. It cannot override that portion of code and program itself again or do something else. It will be it has to follow that rule. Okay, so all the regulations, traffic regulations, it has to follow that. So it saw there is a red light, so it stopped right over here, and unless and until it turns green, it won't move ahead. Yes, Ahmed.
so if a robot is coded to like hurt someone, will it keep doing that?
If a robot is like programmed to hurt someone.
Yeah.
See, when we talk about military-based robots, those robots need to fight for humans. But for those robots also, it's made that first they try to save the person, which is on their side, like the person whom the robot is meant to save. It will try to save that person, and if it's not able to do it, or if it has to like do something like take a life of human, only on the only what we say on the military grounds, on the purpose of safety, self defense, it will do that. Otherwise it won't do it. But that true for not safety of the robot itself, but for the safety of the person. For example, if our country deploys a robot, AI based robot out there, so the target will be that the robot first defends the country, second it tries to avoid any attack, third if required, only if required and there is no other option, then the robot can attack the human on the other side. But that's on military to defend, not to attack. Okay, that's in self defense to defend the one side. Those robots might be made, they are not being made a lot right now. Okay, they are not being integrated to military because that's a sensitive area. We just can't just take any innovation and put it over there. But yeah, other than that, no other robot is allowed to do that. All the robots are bound by the code and they won't harm humans. Okay, Ahmed, I hope I was able to answer you. Okay, now if you see this video, this frame properly, you can see every car, everything is being marked by rectangles. So the car in front is red rectangle, for something which is out there far away, that's green rectangle, for some moving pedestrian is yellow rectangles. So it's able to distinguish between all of these different things, all the minute thing, a person which we even can't see in this video. The car is able to identify that there is a pedestrian, so it writes ped on the top. Other than that, you can see it's written the distance, like the pedestrian is 33.9 meter away, this one is 42.6 meter away. And then other than that, if you see here, it writes lane right, or for this car that is in front, it's written lane my. That means the car in front is in the lane of our own car. The AI car sees that this is in my lane. Yes, Aaron.
How can it tell the distance of different things?
Okay, so here what we use is called computer vision. Using that, we can use the image and get the relative distance, like what will be the distance of this point from this side, and then multiply it, scale it up. Because if you think about it, you must have seen the world map or different maps on a sheet of paper, on small sheet of like paper which is even smaller than A4 size. We have a complete world map. So it shows all the locations of the world map which are scaled down. Similarly, it can use this image, get an idea what will be the relative distance to this point, and then multiply it with the factor and scale it up to know what's the actual distance. So that's again calculation, but that's based on the vision. That's based on the photo. It processes the photo and gets this information. Similarly, if this thing has been stopped, so it's giving that information that it's in my lane and it's stopped. It's moving with 1 miles per hour. It's stopped over here. Okay. This one is off-road lane. It's stationary. This one is on the right side, again stationary. Okay, so this is how an AI based car works. This is how AI will help to improve our transportation in future. Okay, this is the complete information about artificial intelligence, how it works, how it does all the things, and what we have achieved with it. I hope I was able to explain it well to you.